Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how I transformed this plain wall into a chalkboard wall using chalkboard paint. It took me 4 coats to get that rich, smooth finish, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. So step number 1 is prepping the wall. I didn't record it, I'm sorry, but I will just tell you what I did. Prep is everything. I started by cleaning the wall really well, removing dust and any grease so that the paint sticks properly. Then I taped off the edges to protect the trim and the surrounding walls. If your wall has holes or bumps, it's a good idea to patch and sand them first for the best results. Then starts the painting. So the first coat is always the thinnest. It's more about getting that base down than full coverage. Don't worry if it looks streaky or uneven at this stage. That's totally normal. The key is thin, even strokes and letting it dry completely before adding another stroke. So I painted the first coat and then let it dry for overnight. Then next morning I came back for the second coat. Now you can start to see the wall turning more solid and uniform, but it's still not perfect. By the third coat, things were really coming together. The wall looked much darker and the streaks were fading, but I wanted that deep, consistent chalkboard finish, so I knew one more coat would be needed. One important thing I would suggest is to use a paint roller than a brush, because my hand was like completely gone by the end of this. So here the second coat was also almost done. And after this I waited for 4 to 5 hours. Then I came and started doing the third coat. This is how it was looking after the second coat. And then I came back and started doing coat number 3. So by the third coat, things really started to look solid. The color was deeper, the streaks were almost gone, and the surface had that nice smooth texture that chalkboard paint is known for. But here's the thing, chalkboard paint is very matte, and with just 3 coats you can sometimes still see lighter areas peeking through when the light hits it. I didn't want it to stop there because I knew one more coat would give me that rich professional looking finish. So while the third coat was a huge improvement, the fourth was what really sealed the deal. And that is how it looked at the end of the third coat. And I'm here back again to do the fourth and the very last coat. So the fourth coat was the magic layer. So this is where all the effort really paid off. By the time I painted on that last layer, the wall looked bold, rich and completely uniform. No streaks, no shadows and no patchy areas left behind. I noticed that the surface had that classic deep matte look you expect from a chalkboard, the kind that makes chalk glide across it easily. And then again, after painting 4th time, I waited for at least 5 hours and then I came back to cure and condition it. So before using it, you want to condition the chalkboard by rubbing a piece of chalk sideways all over the surface. You can use your kids to help you with that. And then after that, you have to wipe it off. This prevents ghosting and it just makes your wall easier to clean. And here it is, my brand new chalkboard wall. It took 4 coats, a little patience, and I absolutely love how it turned out. And here I'm doing the most satisfying part of this whole process, which is taking off the tape. This felt really satisfying, and it brought the whole finish to the thing. So if you're doing this project yourself, don't be tempted to stop at coat number 3. The last coat really takes your wall from pretty good to wow, professional finish. It's an easy DIY that makes a big impact. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more DIY projects. Bye.